book. You know, Facebook, we love Facebook. Hey, what's up, you guys? It says we're loading. You guys, Johnny Beane TV right here. We talk guitars on Fridays. And we also do giveaways. I don't know what we're going to give away, but something. But hey, smash that subscribe button. Smash that thumbs up, you guys. And join us for a couple few. We got some cool stuff to talk about. All right, we're live on Facebook. We're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. Yeah, look at that. We're streaming live.
Uh-oh.
We got some new stuff here. This is pretty cool.
You're upgrading.
Yeah.
Oh, let me turn that down.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys. So yeah, hang out with us for a little bit. We'll talk some guitars. All right, you guys. This is Johnny Beane TV.
Hey guys, it's Adrian Vandenberg. You're watching Johnny Beane on TV.
There you go. Thank you, Adrian Vandenberg. What's up, dudes? Johnny Beane.
What's happening, everybody?
Look at this. We're live. And look at this. We got FrostSwirls with us.
Okay.
Dude, when was the last time you were here with us? I know it's been at least a few weeks.
It's yeah, probably a couple of years.
Couple years. Right on, man.
Yeah.
Well, hey, great to have you.
Thank you.
All the way from Georgia.
Georgia, Atlanta metro area, actually a small town called Stockbridge.
Oh, very cool, man. I'm in Santa Cruz, California, which, by the way, it's 5:11 p.m. out here. It's still light out, as you can see.
8:11 here.
8:11 East Coast,
8:11?
where Ron
Yes,
is, and Mike, where you guys are both East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's February 9th, 2024. And you guys, this is if this is your first time here, we talk guitars Fridays, 8:12 p.m. Eastern, 5:12 Pacific. And again, we do giveaways. We'll give away something cool, but tomorrow night, actually, I don't know if you guys saw this. Tomorrow night, we do a show we call Straturday Night, and we're actually giving away a Bluetooth speaker tomorrow night
Yeah.
by Heyday. So you want to tune in tomorrow as well for that.
That's
So
different than from before, then, right?
yeah, that's a different one.
I mean, I know it had like the skateboard graphics on the other one, but I didn't know if it was the same brand or not.
Yeah. Oh yeah, same brand. Different one. But hey, before we start, let's say hello to the top tier of channel members here on Johnny Beane YouTube station. Channel membership. It's a great way to help support the channel and support these shows. The top tier are the executive producers, and they are currently Sherman Callahan, Michael B. Live, CC, Nova 9, Michael Smith, Music Therapy Laz, R. Habs, Warlag, Patty Dill, Fairfield Guitar Co., Majestic PB&J Cat, Guitarman 45, and Janice Lala, the intern, who is here. I see you in the chat because your name is green. Executive producers. Again, channel membership. A great way to help support the channel and support these shows. But if you want to help support in other ways, you can do so with what are called super chats. And here on this channel, super chats change the color of my lights. And if you're like, Johnny, like, what are you talking about? That sounds kind of strange. No, these lights, which ones? These lights here, you can change in real time while we're live with any questions or comments. It's pretty cool. Your name gets highlighted in the chat over there or down there, wherever you're watching. If you're watching on a phone or a laptop, whatever that is. And Brian Davies is asking, when is Zim's back? Zim's rage quit about 6 months ago, Brian. Just kidding. I don't know. He'll be back soon, though. Yeah, Frost. Everybody here rage quits. So, and see, Ron isn't even here anymore. Apparently he rage quit. See, he's not. I don't know. Ron quit. Oh wait, there you are.
I didn't rage quit.
But hey,
everything just went deaf. Like, so I don't know.
Well,
I told you, StreamYard hates me.
Speaking of that, we're on Facebook, where if you'd like to help support over there, you can help with Facebook Stars. It's like a digital gift that helps in the production of these shows. And if you just want to listen to these shows, you can listen to them on iHeartRadio, Stitcher, TuneIn, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts. If you want a shout out for your brand or business, hit me up on Cameo. But you can watch these shows on Spotify, which is a pretty cool thing. And the quality is excellent. Oh, yeah, and speaking of Facebook, we're live in the exclusively Van Halen group. Because, hey, we'll talk some Van Halen tonight. We're at about 63,000 members. We're also live in the EVH Gear Fans Live group, EVH Gear Fans Live page, and the Johnny Beane TV group as well. We're also live on Twitch, which is awesome. And if you'd like to give us a text message, you can do so at 415-952-3263. So text in your photos of your guitars. We'd love to see them. Love to show them on the show tonight.
Yes.
So, whoops, there he goes again. I don't know what's going on. His connection is weird, I guess. So, I don't know. But hey,
It's all good.
FrostSwirls.
Hey, all right.
What's I know it's been a few years since you've been here.
Mhm.
Explain to us what it is that what do you do?
Well, that's what I do. See that? I'll pull that down. Right there. What I love to do is I love to take guitars and strip them down and then put swirl paint jobs on them or do whatever customer wants me to do. Sometimes I get, requests for a custom paint job, something unusual or nothing to do with swirls. But that's where it started out. I started out hydro dipping the guitars and got a Christmas present from my wife in 2016. I YouTubed how to paint a guitar. Never done it before. YouTubed how to paint a guitar. I saw this guy in England, Dean Swirls, and I saw him dip it, and I said, "That's it." And so I've been doing ever since. And this is that one hanging right up there is a project I've got to finish, put another clear coat on it, and then put it up for sale. That's a gem body, and I'll get it out.
Oh, very nice, man.
So when I get done with this, it'll be up for sale. But I just love putting color in guitars. It's awesome to manipulate the paint and make it do things that you wouldn't particularly see in stores. You don't see these things in stores unless unless it's a something that is an original swirl guitar, by Ibanez or Fender. Fender, I think Fender was called marbling back in the day, and Steve Vai started using swirl guitars and sponsoring it, and I think a guy named Johansson, he was the big guy.
Yeah.
Over there.
Yeah.
Big guy, California.
He's been here. We had him on the show several years ago. Yeah.
He's the one. I think he's the one that started it all.
I think that's right. Yeah.
So there's a few of us out there that like doing this. Shout out to guys, because like I said, I didn't know what I was doing, and I just kind of fell into it, and kudos to the guys like guy in England, Richard Fay, and the guy up in Ohio. He's a real good friend of mine, Roger Bowler, FrostSwirls. He uses different stuff. I use Magic Marble paints, and he uses ink, and it's really interesting. So it's a whole cool world out there.
Yeah. Cool, man. Yeah, I have yet to own a swirled guitar, but I dig them. I mean, I grew up. I mean, I grew up on the Steve Vai stuff, and remember the gems and the swirled, the universe guitars, the 7 strings. Guitar.
Yep.
All that stuff.
Those 3 models.
Yeah. So I remember all that stuff.
Yeah, I think he has it on the cover of Passion and Warfare.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where it was introduced.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, when I started doing them, it was just swirls, and then I started saying, well, you know what? I want to do other things. So I like taking bare bodies like that. And like that. This is going to be an EVH.
Cool.
That's going to be an Eddie Van Halen 5150. I can't wait.
Right on. Is it going to be swirled? Is it going to be a swirl?
No, it's going to be an Eddie Van Halen 5150.
That would be neat with the red, white, and black swirls like Eddie.
Yeah.
His colors would just do it in swirls.
Yeah, I thought about it, and I've got other guitars, in my shop on my bench right now that I could say, hey, I'll do that with this one, So yeah, that would be good.
That'd be awesome. But hey, let's say hello. Let's say hello to some people. We got a bunch of people here in the chat. Let's see. You guys, don't forget, smash that thumbs up on the video here. We got 10 thumbs up, so we got about 35 people watching live currently. Let's see. Let's see. Who do we have here? We got Jed. What's up, man? My Jackson RR3 was a crimson swirl. I painted like Frankie. Dude, Jed, do you have that? Can you text us a photo of that?
Was that like the Erie swirl? Well, crimson would be just all the red one, but I bet that's that Erie swirl that where you use the plastic bag in the middle and turn it. I bet that's what he's talking about.
I'd like to see a picture of that.
Yeah, Jed, if you could, text in a photo, 415-952-3263. We would love to see that. Dwight Bailey is here. Hey, man.
Hi, Dwight.
Dwight is here. Janice is watching on Twitch. She says, really? GSN 1972 is here watching from his new iPhone over on Twitch. Welcome. Skyprop is here. Smooth the thumbs up. Smooth it. Let's see. Who else is here? Todd is here. He says, hooray. Right on, man. Brian Davies is here. Russell is here. Skyprop. Davidson. What's up, man? Don. Hey, what's up, dude? Michael is here.
Names.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a lot of new people here. Nick is here.
Hey now.
Good to see you, man. Hey now. And let's see, Van Halen 2020 is here, talking to Janice the intern over on Twitch. Clayton James Hicks 94 is here on Twitch. On Sunday, February 11th is National Guitar Day. I came to letting you know. Clayton, thank you so much, man. National Guitar Day. Right on, dude.
Gotta love it.
Yeah.
Welcome,
yeah, Skyprop.
Thank you.
Welcome. MPN. What's up, man? Yeah, good to see all you guys. Good to see you guys. Thank you. So, yeah, so something that Ron and I have been talking about. I think last week, it was either the Friday show or the Saturday. This is almost a daily show now, I think.
Pretty much.
In the past couple years, it's become almost like every day there's something going on. But I think it was last Friday or Saturday or both. We actually talked a lot about painting guitars. And we talked about like the Crackle finishes. Like Ron here has a lot of Crackle finish guitars. Yeah. We were talking about the swirl finishes. Right. And it's just like a coincidence. Like you were in the chat or something like, hey, here's somebody that does that. You know? So it'd be great to talk about that. And how do you swirl a guitar?
Well, I use a 70-gallon vat of water, and the paints I use, they can float on top. Now, when I first started, I was using oil enamels, and I had to learn how to do an additive, which was a soap. I think the Mule Team Borax soap. You have to put so much. You have to put. It breaks down to so much soap per gallon. Something like, I can't think of it now. I got it written down in the shop. You have to add soap to to the water to get your oil enamels to float. Acrylics don't work. And so oil works when you have soap in the water. That's how I first started. In fact, this guitar, this was the Christmas present for my wife. And this got me started. And this is oil enamels.
Cool.
And I used just blue, white, and taped it off. I did a mock or faux binding on it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is oil. So that's how I learned, because I didn't know about Magic Marble paints when I first started. So Magic Marble paints comes from Germany, and they come straight out of the bottle. They float on the water. So you can add all these colors you want to it and then manipulate it. Then you just take your guitar after you do a lot of prep work. The key to it is prep. As long as your guitar is sealed up, where the paint, to where the water doesn't affect the wood, you're good. And you just dip the guitar body through the paint with some movement to give it some, like you see that body back there, to give it some swirl. And let the paint, move the paint away from the body and take it out of the water, dry it off, and let it dry for a few days and start clear coating.
That's pretty neat.
Nice.
I've also seen guys use spray paint where they've painted the top of the water and dipped in through that way.
Right. Yeah. I did that once with black and white. I took some black and white spray paint and tried, did a experiment, and it was cool. It turned out okay. But I like this process here where you have the paints in these little 1 ounce bottles, and you can use a lot of different colors. not really a fan of using spray paint, but it works. I've seen a lot of people do it. It's all over YouTube. I mean, everybody and their brother is trying to trying to do swirls. Some of them work and some of them don't. Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah, some of them work and some don't.
Let's see. Yo, what's up, Lisa? Tuning in for the first time in a long time. Hope everyone is well. Thank you so much. Great to see you. We got, is it Martin? Martian? Murray. Spin and dip.
Say Mr. Murray.
Spin and dip.
Spin and dip. All right. That says a lot right there.
GBD guy says how to change the subject. How to change. This is how you change the subject. But Ron's guitar looks bad. Blank.
Thank you.
Says thank you. And was it Jed? Was it Jed that we said we want to see a photo of your guitar? Yeah. I think.
Yeah, that's that eerie swirl. Yeah, they do that originally. What they do is they put the paint on, then they crumble up a garbage bag. Well, I'm sure they changed the process now, but at first they used to crumble up a garbage bag and just set it in the middle of the guitar and just start turning it. And as it turned, it would expand out, and that's how they got that finish. Now, I don't know what they do now. I'm sure they got some kind of thing they made now, but that's how it started.
Okay.
There you go.
Very nice. Jed, thank you so much.
I like it. And what you got there, Ron?
This is a Japanese, made in Japan, ESP LTD. And literally, the only thing that says LTD on it is just the logo on the headstock. But on the back, it's ESP, made in Japan, ESP here, and it's got ESP stuff on the inside. So I'm thinking someone put a wrong decal on it when they painted it.
Gotcha.
So, but it plays great. It's called a solar burst. I know these colors don't show it too well, but it's like an orange metallic going into a gold metallic.
It kind of blends into your shirt.
Yeah. Bolt on neck. It's got the made in Japan sticker.
Where's the bottom of that guitar? It's invisible.
Right here. Here, I'll just do this. There. I love guitars so much.
Yeah.
I'm trying. He's trying. Give me a break, Sky. What it is, this is screwing up because I'm trying to figure out. Well, first there was a mysterious sound in my background that Johnny said sounded like water running or something. So I'm trying to figure that out and build another preset for the microphone. And in doing that, it kept dropping everything so far today. So if I drop out, I'll be back. But it's just picking on stuff. So I'm trying.
Right on. Janice wants us to see that she's saying Davidson. Janice. Yo, that's a big guitar. Ocean spray effect.
Hey, there you go.
J Beebs, what's up, man?
Ocean spray.
There
I still want to be. Janice, can you please tweet Ocean Spray and tell them I'm on the show promoting their drink?
Yeah. He has to use the bathroom every 5 minutes. So he drinks so much of it. Yeah, because there was a guy about 5 years ago that was riding a skateboard to work on the side of a freeway drinking Ocean Spray. I don't know if you saw that, Mike, but he ended up getting sponsored by Ocean Spray. They bought him a truck. His name's Dogface something. I don't know if you remember that. It was one of the viral videos from like 5 years ago or so. Everybody was doing it.
I don't even want a truck. I just want a truck full of Ocean Spray. That's all I want. When I say a truck, I mean a 53-foot semi. So.
Yeah.
And I won't have to buy it for about 2 weeks.
Kurt rocks.
Hey,
Kurt rocks. Hey, man.
No, Laz, it is diet cran grape.
It's what?
Diet cran grape.
Apple juice.
There we go, cran grape. Yeah, Laz likes to drink the apple juice.
Yeah.
Before a show.
Formaldehyde.
Yeah.
Kurt Roth. I assume you got the microphone because it said it was delivered. At least it was delivered to somebody in Canada.
Yeah. We'll send it back because we can barely hear Ron.
I am trying to fix this.
Todd says the YouTube commercials suck. What are they? What are the commercials? Let us know. Oh, and by the way, Janice just sent an X saying you're drinking ocean spray right now on the Johnny Beane Show.
Thank you, Janice.
So, and Kurt got the microphone right on. Yeah, we gave away a microphone a few weeks ago or something.
Awesome.
It's Kentucky apple juice.
That's awesome.
Whew, that sounds strong. Cool.
Well, watch as Laz drinks it, you see how his show gets affected. So you can see how strong it is.
Oh, trust me. I didn't want to be there at all last night. It was crazy. Yeah. So, okay. So how often do you swirl a guitar? So like every day?
Probably. In wintertime, I take breaks because of the temperature, because it doesn't work. Well, it's mainly clear coating, doesn't work in the wintertime. My shop, I try to regulate my shop to, temperature, but sometimes it being a part of the house that's not getting central HVAC, it gets as much heat as I can get in there. So let's see, I usually swirl a guitar every 2 weeks, and it takes me 3 to 4 months to do a guitar. And that's when I'm really staying on top of it and letting everything dry and cure when it's timeline wise. I have had to wait sometimes longer to let guitar projects run, but I usually finish them up in 3 to 4 months. Yes, sir.
Cool.
What kind of clear do you use?
It's just shipped one to a guy in Canada. I use the Auto Clear Coat 2K Spray Max 2K. Oh, okay. Glamour Gloss. And I don't. Some guys use air guns and everything. I don't have that process right now, so I buy the Rattle Can Spray Max 2K Glamour Gloss. And that stuff is beautiful. I mean, that stuff works well, very well. And like I said, it's all in the prepping process. So when my surfaces are completely level and smooth, and I do my last coat, it lays on like glass, and I don't have to touch it. I just let it dry, let it cure, and it looks like a piece of glass.
Yep, that's how they should be. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that the clear takes forever to dry.
It does. It does. You have to have a dust-free environment. So I use dust-free booths. I don't have to worry about. This is a smoke-free environment, and I don't have any pets, so there's no chances of that. So all my areas are dust-free, and smoke free, and pet free, pet paw free,
Ned, come here.
pet hair free. I don't have anything against cats, or I don't have anything against Mr. Ned. I love Mr. Ned.
Oh yeah, he's my man. He was here a second ago. Is it okay if I show some of the photos off your Instagram? You got some photos of your work over
Absolutely,
there.
that's great.
Is that cool if I show some of that? Okay, yeah. I think this is you. Mm-hmm. I think this is you right here. Okay, let's see. Like, what's this base here? Is that? Did you do that one?
Let's see what you got. Yeah, I did that one. That's an Ibanez Geo base. I did it in red, white, and blue, and black. And yeah, that sold quick. Yes, sir.
Nice.
And that was using magic marble paints. Oh, stop right there. Yeah, no, go down to the next one. That is Mully Man. That's his guitar. The guy in Japan. Colonel.
Yeah,
Colonel Mully.
I know Mully. Yeah, I know Colonel Mully. He's been on the show here 100,000 times. Yeah.
That's his guitar, and it turned out to be one of his favorites. Yeah, he loves it. He plays that thing all the time, and I go to his show, and he'll have it sitting in his studio behind him, and pick it up and just start playing it. It's an old Kramer.
Yeah.
It
was the old.
It turned out really good.
Kramer Focus 1000. It was like the baby blue.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I did the body and headstock for him. Yep. Yeah. All these are unfinished projects, but that one, the guy loved it. The yellow and pink and black and green. But I didn't see where that
pink.
I haven't seen the finished product. I haven't seen that finished product yet.
Mm-hmm.
You got my Eddie Van Halen tribute next down there close to there it is with my pop rock.
Yeah.
That,
I've given away like 20 of those.
Yeah. Yeah, I have one. He's looking at me right now. That green one, that green and black one, that was an Ibanez RG with really good hot pickups in it. I don't remember what was in that, but that sold. A lot of these were resales.
Lewis, hey dude.
What's happening, Lewis?
Right on. And there you are playing some of your guitars. What's like? I'm just gonna like kind of assume like this one right here, the pink and green and yellow. Is this like the classic combination of colors?
It is for passion, PAW, passion and warfare type of colors that a lot of customers like. But yet I get customers that want to do red, white, and black. Firestorm. I call it a Firestorm series. It's red, yellow, orange, and black, and there should be some on there. And that's a popular color scheme that a lot of people like. Scroll. This one here on the right, the turquoise, gold, and white.
That's
I have it
neat
hanging
looking.
on my wall right now. I have it hanging on my wall right now, and it's for sale on Reverb.
Oh, cool.
But it's an Epiphone Les Paul Jr.
This one?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Cool.
Single humbucker pickup.
Let me see if I can find your reverb. I can put the link in the chat if you like.
Sure, that'd be great.
You don't see too many Les Pauls done that way.
Yeah. Yeah, mostly it's Super Strats or Stratocasters or Ibanez Gems, RGs. But I like doing them all. I like doing Les Paul Juniors, solid bodies.
There you go. There's your link right there. Mike's Gear
Thank you.
Emporium.
Cool. No, that's not me.
That's not you?
Not me.
What?
No. It's another.
It is. It says FrostSwirls.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the.
I guess I didn't know. I didn't know I was Mike's Gear Emporium. How about that?
That's what it says. Yeah. Well, that's the username for your store. It says reverb.com/shop/Mike's -gear-emporium-562 is your username. But then the store name is Frost_M Guitars.
Okay.
And then like that guitar, like that particular guitar is on the store. I see it.
Cool, man. Cool.
So
thank you for posting that.
Oh, you got it, man. That's not an imposter. That is him. Right there. Everybody, click on that. Click on that link if you're interested in any of his guitars. They are right there.
Mm-hmm.
So
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 5. I've got 5 for sale right now, and two of them are swirls. One's a custom paint job, and 2 of them are factory.
Mm-hmm.
Skyprop wants to know what it would cost to have one done.
The bodies cost the body paint jobs cost $300. Headstocks cost $50. If you want your neck done, also that's $100. See, like this one here on the right, the turquoise and gold. When you go back to my camera picture, I'll show you the back of the neck on that one. I swirled the back of the headstock and the neck. There's a Firestorm.
Cool.
See that yellow, red, and black, and orange. That went to a guy in Canada. I went to a guy in Canada. I just shipped that one off around October or November. I can't remember, but a couple of months ago last year.
Now that's my colors. I like
this one on the right.
No, the
red, yellow, and orange.
Yeah. No, I don't like pink.
Yep. Yeah.
That's like the classic combination, though, isn't it? Like every time. I
was just going to say that there's a guy there's another guy in Ohio. I've done work for him before, and he got a guitar, and he says he's going to send it to me. He says, I don't care what I don't care what colors you use. You pick them out. Just don't do pink.
Oh, wasn't me.
Wasn't you, Ron? But it's I get it. Whatever you want, I'll do. I've got all kinds. I got all the colors.
No pink.
No pink.
Yeah, I don't do pink guitars anymore.
But yeah, that yellow, red, and orange, and a little bit of black, that is really popular, and it turns out really good.
Very nice.
That blue one right there in the middle, that's hanging on my wall for sale. It's on Reverb, so anybody clicks on that link, they'll see that one. That's an Ibanez RG 450.
Oh yeah, I see it. There you go. There's the link again in the chat. Yeah, check out Mike's Gear Emporium. That's cool. I don't even have a Reverb account, so I don't even know how that works. But I assume people they can just like save your store, right?
Yeah.
They can just like click on it and or like favorite.
Yes, sir.
Kind of the way you would like favorite a seller on eBay.
You can save searches. You can save certain sellers. You can save certain stores.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Kurt Rocks is saying a pink reverse headstock Jackson would be acceptable, maybe.
Well, you're in Canada, Kurt, so.
Janice, the
I've
intern,
actually
bought
done
something
one
from Reverb. Huh? You've done a pink reverse headstock?
Yes, sir. And it was a Jackson. Yeah, it's somewhere in my picture files.
Cool. I noticed this up here. There's a headstock, which I thought looked pretty cool, right there.
Yeah, that had 7 colors, and that was a lot of color.
Look at that.
A lot of color.
Wow. That's a lot. Yeah. What's the, is there a standard with like how many colors like you would use like a classic look or?
Yeah, 3 colors is the best. 3 colors the best. When you start getting up into 5 and 7 colors, you got that. You get a lot of mix. You get a lot of variance. Not much depth in that kind of a swirl. Pretty busy, but it looks cool. So the less color you use, the more depth you have.
Yeah. Yeah. Dawn says headstock looks cool with all those colors. I agree.
It does. Yeah.
I like it.
It turned out really well.
Yeah. Is pink too tough for Ron? Nick is asking.
You know, I don't think is there. Yeah, there is a little bit of pink in that one. Mostly red and yeah.
Yeah, I see a lot of orange. I see orange and
no pink.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a little. It's a little bit.
Yep, orange and some fluorescent green.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, look at that one on the right. That's cool.
Well, it would have
been. That was for a guy in Arizona.
Name wasn't Dane, was it?
No. What was his name? Can't remember.
That's cool.
And that's actually red. That's actually red, black, and passion purple. It's not really. There's a little bit of pink there. I see that, but that purplish color is kind of a passion purple.
That's cool. Hey, what's up, Chris King? Hello to everyone on the #1 show. Yes. Hope you dudes are good. Thank you for the kiss and the kangaroo. Wow. He's from Australia, I think.
Good day, mate.
Right on, man. Looks great, that swirl. Yeah. Very
I think
nice.
the back of that one had a face, and somehow a face got in the mix, and I called it something. I can't remember what I called it, but it was Mr. Big Nose or something like that.
I thought you were going to say Mr. Swirly.
I can't remember. I can't remember what I called it, but it had a face with a head with a big nose and an eye, and sometimes that's how they work out. You know, the paint on the water forms strange things sometimes. Sometimes I'll see a cat in the paint form. You know, so it's pretty cool. Takes on a characteristic of its own.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And the stuff like so when you're doing the swirl, like the images kind of change up a little bit. So do you ever have you ever like seen like man that looks like that looks awesome? Are you able to dip the guitar right then and there and get pretty much like what you think, or is it always kind of a guess?
No, you know, when I see what's on the water, and it's a cool pattern, I stop, you know, moving the paint around and say that's what I want, and then I dip it in that area, but I have to make sure that I want that pattern on the front of the guitar. So I have to place the guitar and dip it just as, you know, where the patterns are. And of course, it's not going to be perfectly the same as on the water as it is on the guitar, because when you put the guitar through, the paint moves. The water is, of course, it acts like an envelope, and the paint envelops the guitar. And of course, the water moves. So if you get that same pattern, it's on the guitar, you scored a big one, you know. But pretty close. Everything you see on the water, it transfers to the guitar.
Nice.
So this see this is the back. This is the back of the neck of that turquoise and gold.
Oh, cool.
That's neat. I like that a lot.
That you saw on the Reverb site. Well, I'm sorry, on the IG page.
Mm-hmm.
That looks wild, actually.
Yep.
Very nice. So how do you swirl the back of the neck without getting the fretboard?
Oh, tape it off. Just tape it off.
Mm-hmm.
I tape off the fingerboard, fretboard, and you know, make sure everything's tight and sealed, and then don't leave it in the water, you know, more than a few seconds. You know, scares me when I see guys put their guitars in waters and they just leave it in there. Like, I'm talking to YouTube. I'm like, take it out of the water. Get it out of the water.
right above his finger. It almost looked like a face right there. Yeah, that looks pretty neat, actually.
Yeah, this is nice. This is a nice guitar. And I like taking cheap guitars and doing. I take any guitar really, except for a Les Paul. You know, except for an old Les Paul. I've turned down jobs, you know, because a guy sent me a Fender Stratocaster, Southern California Corona, I think it was. Beautiful guitar, and he wanted me to swirl it. It was a cherry sunburst, beautiful finish on it, and he sent me 3 guitars. And 2 of them, all 3 of them were Fenders. And I kept 2 of them, and I sent that one back, and I said, you know, let's not do this one. You'll regret it. I said, this is a classic, so keep it, and it'll appreciate. Fenders, you know, I mean, Gibson Les Pauls, you know, if they appreciate over time, I won't. I'll say, yeah, another one I can do, because it hurts me. I mean, I'm a guitar lover at first, you know. I'm not going to cover up a Les Paul, you know, you know, a 1980 Les Paul, a 1974 Les Paul, I'm not going to cover it up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't blame you for that one.
I just won't do it. Right. I just won't do it. Especially when I know it's worth a lot of money, and just have to sometimes bite the bullet, educate, you know, and say, you know, you'll thank me later. But
so do you swirl other stuff besides guitars?
Yes, actually I do. I've got 4 orders of swirled tumblers in my shop. I just did some you know, coffee drink cups, and swirled those, and I'm going to put some protective clear coat on those and send and give them back to the customers. Yeah, I do that. I've swirled deer antlers. I've swirled gun stocks. I've swirled what else have I swirled? Planter pots, you know, stuff to put your plants in. Yeah, so I do a lot of different things. Yeah.
Amplifiers?
I can. Sure can. Yep. Gas tanks for motorcycles. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, actually, amplifier would be cool. You know? That would be a cool job. There it is. Ron's got the crackle.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I love.
Show that crackle. Oh yeah.
And I'm a fan of the you know, the bigger crackle. I hate when it's real little, the real small busy stuff. I hate that. And that's what we were talking about actually for like 2 weeks. I was telling them if they're
I'm a fan of crackles too, and
I love them. But I was telling everybody, if you're buying one off of Reverb, you'll see the same guitar with 100 different sellers because they're just using the stock photo. And then I tell them, you know, if you find one you like, have them send you a picture of the actual guitar, because there's no 2 crackles the same ever. I mean, you might get one, they might show this picture, right. Then you get one that's full of all the little crackle, and it's not, you know, the only thing it's going to be the same is it's green and black. That'd be it. So.
That's a gorgeous guitar.
Thank you.
Mike, have you tried doing the crackle finish?
I haven't ventured out and done it. Not yet. It is on the agenda, but I haven't done one yet. It will probably be after I finish these 2. After I finish this Explorer and my EVH, my 5150. I'll probably take one of the guitars I have in the shop and do a crackle finish on. Because you can buy crackle paint. And I've always wanted to do one.
Yeah, we were looking at some like crackle guitars last week, and some of it kind of reminded me of I had an old skateboard when I was a kid. You know, those old 80s skateboards with like the splatter paint and all that. I was thinking, I want to get a guitar. I want a guitar painted with the splatter in the colors of my old skateboard, which was actually the Back to the Future skateboard, if you remember that. If you remember that one from the movie.
Yeah.
I wanted to get that.
And it's pink and purple.
Yeah. So Ron won't write it.
News for you. I couldn't ride it anyhow. I remember when my son was doing skateboard, I got on it and I hit the ground more than I was on it, and I was like, that's enough.
Man.
I did really good on the Razor, though. The little scooter Razor thing. I did good on that. Which is weird, because I can't roller skate, but I can ice skate. Most people, it's reverse. They can't ice skate, but they can roller skate. So I don't know.
Huh.
I'm weird.
I can roller blade.
See, I never tried that.
That's kind of both, right?
Yeah.
That's like ice skating, but skating. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to well, when I was a kid, way back in the caveman days, we had the steel wheel skates that had, like a car, 2 and 2. They weren't in line. So I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that at all, but I got on ice skates and it was like it was natural. So but didn't do that well on the skateboard. Gravity was really strong everywhere I was with that.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys gave me a good idea of what I want to do with my Explorer. Because I've been toying with the idea of how to paint this thing. I wanted to do a striped Eddie Van Halen style Explorer, and you guys gave me a good idea. So I'm gonna dip it and then stripe it. Next time I'm on the show, I'm gonna show it off.
Oh, right on.
Yep.
That'd be great.
So this one, this wood, last time you'll see it.
Oh.
This is the last time you'll see it, all wood.
Look at that.
Swirl it red, white, and black, and then stripe it, and then paint it black. And take the tape off.
Nice.
That'd be pretty neat.
That's how I did a bumblebee, an Eddie Van Halen bumblebee for a guy here in close to my hometown, in the next town over. Really great guy, and he had he's played left-handed, and he gave it to me, and I had to do it like I'm looking in the mirror, and I did the bumblebee paint job for him, and it turned out beautiful.
You know what would be what would be the killer concept paint job for a Van Halen tribute guitar is,
what's that?
Don't take the guitar like this and dip it. You'd have to dip it on an angle, but have let's just go with the bumblebee for right now. So you had the top, you had the whole guitar done like the bumblebee with the black or the yellow stripes, the black, but then like from here down, it was the black and yellow dip swirl, just half the guitar, swirls going into the stripes. That would be the ultimate paint job. It wouldn't be easy, but it could be done.
So you're saying like don't dip it butt first, but dip it bottom first?
Yeah, the top of the guitar would stay normal with the black and yellow bumblebee, and then halfway on an angle, then dip it into black and yellow swirl. So it's like the stripes there, then they go into this, like they melted into the swirl. That would be pretty neat.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I follow you.
That. You'd have the stripe, and then it just got like Eddie's ripping away. It got hot and melted the stripes away into the swirl.
So from stripes to swirl.
Yeah. I think that would, and if you placed the paint right, if you held the guitar and put the yellow black paint in the right place, you can almost make a match into the stripes where it looks like it's really bleeding out of it. That would be pretty neat.
Right. Yeah.
So
very cool. Very cool concept.
Call that the talking guitar model.
Right on.
Yeah.
See, I'm not completely full of useless information. Every now and then, like twice a year, I have a good idea. So this is one. Now around July or so, I'll have another one for a Crackle paint job. But yeah, so I think that'd be kind of neat. Just have, I mean, I can just close my eyes and picture I'm just using the bumblebee, and then halfway down on an angle, it just starts into the swirl, the black and yellow swirl. No other colors, same colors, so same matches.
Right. Yeah.
I think that would look cool.
Might have to experiment. I have a Kramer Focus. I actually have a Kramer Pacer with a Focus neck in my shop, and I've had it for years, and I may do something like that with it.
There you go. send me a picture when you're done. I want to see it.
That'd be cool. That's a good idea. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm out. Leave on a high note.
Well, we can't hear you anyway, so.
Well, I'm trying. I don't know what's up with this thing. How's that? Is that any better? Is that better?
That's real good. That's better.
Okay. Well, all right, we'll leave it right there.
So wait. So Mike. So what? You said you have a Kramer guitar back there? Like.
Yeah, in my shop.
Like an
I'll go get it.
An 80s Pacer?
Yeah, I got an 80s Pacer with a Kramer Focus 1000 neck headstock, and they fit. It fits. You know, I bought the body from one guy and bought the neck from another guy, thinking I would do a project, and I put them together and they fit. So I'm gonna eventually, you know, paint it up. I was gonna do an Eddie Van Halen paint job on it, but I like Ron's idea. So I don't know if I'll do black and yellow, but I'm gonna think of something.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, that sounds cool, man. Yeah, I love those old Kramer guitars. I used to have tons of them. But yeah, they do fit. The parts do fit together. I actually have the opposite.
Yeah.
I have a Focus 1000 body with a Pacer neck.
Oh yeah.
And it plays great.
Yes, they do. I love Kramers. I love Strat style bodies. I've always, well, you know, when I started playing, I was out in California. I was in the Navy, so I was in San Diego. I walked down to the Guitar Center in San Diego. It was this glass front store. I think it was Guitar Center. I'm not really even sure what the name of the store was, but it had, you know, glass windows, all the guitars hanging in the windows, all the guitars hanging in the store. I walk in and I pull this Les Paul down. The picture I sent you a few days ago when you said, who plays the Les Paul? You ever played the Les Paul? Something like that. So that was my first Les Paul. My first real guitar was a Les Paul XR1, and it was what I could afford. But that thing was a beast.
Let me see if I can find that. You texted it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I put it on. Was it Facebook? I think it was Facebook.
Facebook Messenger. Let's see.
No.
The last message I got from you before that.
I don't know.
I watched the. Oh, you had messaged me because you saw my name in that documentary. That Van Halen documentary. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had sent me this.
Yeah.
It's a Van Halen documentary, and it has my name as a technical advisor. Yeah. Everybody's seeing my name and everywhere. I told you things are getting bigger and better around here. I got my name in a documentary. I got my name in the back of a book. Our friend Alex Skolnick saw my name in the back of this book. He messaged me. Yeah. And then we saw him at the NAMM show. By the way, Tone Chaser. Have you seen this book, by the way?
Yeah.
Steve Rosen's book, Tone Chaser?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
It's awesome. It's awesome. You gotta check it out.
Okay.
Let's see. Has Mike ever swirled a Steinberger? That sounds like that would only take 5 minutes to do.
I actually did a Steinberger. I did a Steinberger bass for a music store owner here locally. I did it in metallic red, and I I mixed my own paint. He wanted the color to be almost like blood, so I mixed my own red and a metallic red and a dark red, and I did it on a white base. And he just wanted wavy lines, a swirled lines of guitar. He didn't want squiggly lines and vortexes and all of that. So I did that for him, and yeah, it turned out really good. I did the neck and the body, and turned out awesome. Cool. It is somewhere in my catalog that goes way back. I don't know. That was about 4 years ago, I think.
Okay. So it's not on your Instagram.
I'll look. I'm not sure. You look at my Instagram.
Yeah. I'm looking right now.
If it's not,
I don't think you were even on Instagram like last time we were in the contact, because I wasn't even following you.
No.
When I looked up your page. I'm following you now. That's me.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I have a new follower. Cool.
Yeah.
So,
Ron's doing scratch offs.
No, wait a minute. I was trying something here, but
he's trying to become a billionaire.
Yeah, no. It didn't work. I was just trying to get an idea. It didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work. I mean, I can't do it on the phone, so I was just trying to, visualize it a little bit easier. But, yeah. But it didn't work.
Oh, let's see.
You can't see that. Let's see. Can you see that?
Yeah.
That's a black and yellow swirl.
Put it all the way up to the front of your camera. There you go.
Just do the like the
other camera. There you go.
Now come across on an angle and put the black and white stripes on top on that. That would look so.
Yeah.
That would look killer.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Nice.
I'm gonna find that Steinberger. I'm in my Google Photos.
Cool. Yeah, they're saying they want me to get mine.
But anyway,
I have a white Steinberger Spirit.
Yeah.
Maybe the classic Passion and Warfare on that. What do you guys think of that? That might be cool.
Does that involve pink?
Hey, Ron, I know you don't like pink.
Yes.
I know you don't like pink.
That's pretty neat. See, from here, that looks more blood red than pink.
Yeah. That I did it. I did this after a DNA, kind of a, pattern. That was an old 7-string Ibanez, and it came out cool. That was done with oils. This was the finished product of the yellow and black. Get the camera there. And a lady bought this for her son's birthday. It turned out really good. And sounded really good. Wow. I think that was I think that pickup was a distortion, the Marzio distortion, super distortion.
Super distortion.
And sounded awesome. Yep. It sounded awesome. So I'm looking for this. I want now that you you brought it up, I want you to see that Steinberger.
Skyprop, you're Pittsburgh. So naturally, yellow and black is our favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, Russell. Yeah, Samick guitars are cool.
It was a pretty cool yellow and black. This guy went to a guy in Germany. Come on, get focused.
Cool. You do good work, sir.
The camera's not active. Thank you, sir.
Nice.
I just ran across a bass I did. Guy sent me an Ibanez bass. And, it came from the factory with this brownish paint job on it. It was dull. And he wanted it back down to the natural wood. That took me a while. Neck and all, headstock, neck and all. Wanted me to save the logo, save the serial number. So I had to really do some meticulous work on it. But I sanded it all the way down. When I got to the wood, it had that I guess purple walnut stripe through the center of the body. And when I stained it and left that stripe in the middle, and then did about 15 to 20 coats of wipe on poly, it turned out amazing. He couldn't believe what I had done with it. So I like restoring things too.
Yeah, and it's nice when you when you're done, you see the finished product, and you look at it, and you're like, man, I did that.
Right.
Michael B.
Yes, sir.
Johnny, I'll have his Night Swan on the bench next week. Michael B's Night Swan on the bench next week.
What are you going to do to that one?
I'm adding a neck pickup into it for one. And then we're going to have to
But that is a neck pickup, isn't it?
No.
It's a middle.
It's got the two humbuckers, bridge and middle.
Whose guitar is that?
Michael B's.
Yeah, I don't have a thing from him. But Michael B, send me a channel ID. No, it's not. Yeah, I was thinking Vandenberg, but that's not the Vandenberg guitar. Or Vandenberg.
Actually, Vivian Campbell's the one that had it first.
Vivian Campbell. Janice, can you tag me on X saying I need to get a Adrian Campbell? Vivian Campbell channel ID? Is Janice still here?
But he did play with Adrian Vandenberg.
Vivian Campbell.
So he played with this guy.
Hey guys, it's Adrian Vandenberg. You're watching Johnny Beane on TV.
This is Johnny Beane on TV.
Which he might do, Mike. He's going to look into Roku TV.
Oh, yeah. I just got to figure it out. I mean, I'll do it. I'll definitely do it.
24/7 Johnny Beane.
Well, just ask my wife what that's like. This is cool, man. I don't know. You're tagged. You're Mike. You're tagged. On Instagram, people can tag you in photos, right? I noticed there's another account. You just sent me something. I noticed there's another account where they tagged you, and it's a swirled guitar. I don't know. Maybe this is somebody you know. They do swirls as well.
Mike's World of Swirl. There you go. There's a name for your shop. Mike's World of Swirl.
Oh, that's World of Swirl.
That's number 2
World
idea.
of Swirl is Roger Bowler. That's Robo. Robo Swirls is World of Swirls. Yeah, him and I talked.
Well.
Yeah.
What about Mike's Gear Emporium swirls?
Yeah. That might be a good one. How about FrostSwirls? Yeah,
FrostSwirls.
How about FrostSwirls?
You've got the username already. I see it right there. It's perfect.
Yeah.
FrostSwirls. But anyway, this I noticed. I'll show this. This is somebody tagged you on Instagram, and this is a pretty cool looking swirl.
Michael B. Yeah. Oh,
here we'll show this.
Vivian Campbell.
Right there. See that one?
It's coming up. It hasn't
pretty cool.
arrived yet. Oh yeah, that looks like Roger Bowler. Yeah, that looks like World of Swirls. That looks like World of Swirls, but Robo Swirls. That's his style.
It says white swirls.
Oh, white swirls. Now, yeah. Now that's a different guy. That guy is in Venezuela, I believe. He does amazing work. Yeah.
Yeah. You were tagged. He tagged you in this. He tagged you in this on Instagram, and I just noticed it.
You know, he's a pretty popular over there. And when Steve I went on tour over there, he actually took a bunch of his bodies to the concert and had Steve I sign them.
And he's going to swirl over them? Oh, you mean they're already swirled?
They're already swirled.
Like he already swirled and Steve signed them?
Yeah, see, Steve signed a bunch of his bodies, but swirled guitars, yeah. I don't know his name, but yeah, White Swirls. He's located in Brazil or Venezuela. I can't remember. It's in South America.
White Swirls. Marcos is his name.
Oh, there's a picture of Steve signing some right there.
Oh yeah, that's him signing it right there.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, right on.
How cool is that?
That's cool, man. All I have is this.
Johnny. Hey, Johnny. Huh? I'm over here.
Where?
I'm over here. Over here, Johnny.
Oh.
Hey, Johnny. How you doing? This is Steve.
Steve.
Man, that is awesome.
So I have one of those. And that's longer than that. Awesome. Well, that's what she said. It's actually that video is actually a few minutes long. I'll probably upload the whole thing at some point. Anyway, yeah, the Steve Vai swirl, man. Yeah, the pink. Sorry, Ron, but yeah, just that classic. The pink is what makes it, I think. Right? I mean, for the Steve Vai thing, at least.
Neon pink.
But who else was doing that pink, before? Yeah. Like before the Steve Vai? Who started? Do you know? Like who started the swirl paint job? Do you know?
I think it was. Wasn't it David Johansen? About Time Swirls. About Time Design.
Right.
ADT Swirls. ADT
David
Swirls.
David Johansen.
And that was in David Johansen,
okay.
California. Yep. And he was doing it for Ibanez for Steve. He was doing it for Steve. Yeah. He was back in 80.
He's been on the show.
80, 88, somewhere around there. When Passion and Warfare came out, he did that.
I'm wondering, who, when I think of the swirl, I think of Steve Vai. But was there anybody before Steve that was playing those, or?
Not that I'm aware of.
Was that the beginning?
What year did Steve Vai start doing it?
Well, the Passion and Warfare is like 90.
90.
89,
so that
90.
That would have been the first one?
Yeah.
So then prior to that would have been the only other one I could think of is Vernon Reed from Living Color.
Oh yeah, Vernon Reed. Now Vernon Reed That wasn't a swirl. That was layered. That was a layered paint job.
Okay.
I used to have one of those guitars. I actually bought a Vernon Reed LTD or ESP. Played it for a while and then flipped it. You know, that's kind of what I do. Is I'll get a guitar like that and I'll play it for a while, and then somebody will say, "Hey, I'll buy it for you," and if the price is right, I'll sell it. If it's not my baby, if it's my baby, I won't sell it. I don't sell my babies.
Yeah, Ned's not for sale either.
Somebody asked.
No.
He's naturally swirled, actually.
Yeah.
Here,
that's
Mike,
cool.
Nick in the chat asked the question: would sparkles work with swirls? I guess glitter.
Yeah, I've done glitter paint jobs, but I haven't swirled. Yes, actually, glitter does work on swirl paint jobs, and it's been done.
There you go, Nick.
So what you do, you can put the glitter on the swirl in the water, or you can dip your guitar, and as it starts drying, lay your glitter. Lightly lay the glitter onto the swirl and then clear coat it. Or there's 3 ways you can do it. Or when you're clear coating it, you can, while the clear coat's wet, sprinkle the glitter in the clear. So there's three processes you can do it that way.
Could you mix the glitter in the paint before you even dip it?
I don't know. I haven't ever done that. I wouldn't try it. I would, if I tried it, I'd try it on something small, or test palette or something before I did it. But what I would do is, as the swirl paint is drying while it's still wet, sprinkle the glitter areas that you want it, and then let it dry all together, and then start clear coating it.
So there you go, Nick.
Because I've done glitter on paint jobs where what paint is still wet, and I want a different type of glitter instead of a glitter. I've done glitter paint jobs and I've done glitter on paint jobs. So 2 ways of doing that. And I did a silver glitter paint job for a friend of mine, not for a friend, for a customer in the West Coast, and then I did a really nice glitter paint job on a RG 750, and it turned out amazing. I played that thing for a couple of years and then sold it. But it was like an Oasis blue with glitter. Really amazing. Really, and it sounded good. It was one of my favorite players.
I used to.
But
hate
of course,
painting.
Somebody offered me a lot of money.
I used to hate painting the big metal flake on the cars. I hated that.
And see, that's where I'm kind of like, maybe I missed my calling, because I love to paint and I never got into auto body, you know. So maybe I missed it. But that clip I sent you, Johnny, is a 30-second video of the Stein. It's a 30-second video of the Steinberger bass.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's neat looking.
That's not pink. That's a blood red. That's white. That's blood red and bronze on a white finish.
Cool.
That's just the body. I did the neck as well. But I know,
nice.
Who was it that asked me that, did I ever do a Steinberger? I think she was probably thinking of a little Steinberger like Eddie played, or you know, the small rectangular body Steinbergers.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I've never done that one, but yeah, and it would be
GL2T,
easy.
I think is what those are called.
Is that that's the model?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
easy,
easy one to do. That would be very easy, very quick.
Kind of like one of these. This isn't the GL2T. This is called an Arbor. This is like one of mine. But
see, that one needs to be finished right there. So.
Yeah, this one has a bunch of stickers on the back. Yeah,
oh.
See, this was like a main guitar. This was a main. I mean, I played a lot of gigs with this. I was on a show last night. They were talking about Steinbergers and playing gigs with them, and this was mine for a lot of years. I played this and
yeah, that looks
anyway.
like it's got some mileage. It's got some mileage.
Oh yeah, I've had this since 1988.
Cool.
So, I even scratched like my name into it when I was a kid, somewhere in there. But
yeah.
So this one, I wouldn't want this one doesn't need to be painted, but I do have another one. Actually, I have another one exactly like this. Maybe, yeah, maybe. But anyway, I just Googled swirl guitar history, and it looks like 1984 was when it kind of started. It says in 1984, Fender introduced the marble finish.
Yeah, there you are.
So also known as the bowling ball or the swirl. So it looks like Fender.
Right.
Maybe Fender started.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody actually wanted me to do a helmet, and it never happened. But I did some research, and I found out that once you paint a helmet, the insurance company, something to do with insurance, it like cancels the insurance. Like if you got a painted helmet, you crash, you're not, the insurance company is not liable. I don't know, something like that. There's some kind of liable insurance company technical thing with painting helmets. So, unless they come from the factory, you see helmets that are custom, motorcycle helmets that are custom. They come from the factory. They're insured, but if you do it away from that, then I hear it's something technical about it. I have never had to worry about that. I've never had to worry about it or do one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe because they think somehow it weakens weakens the.
They're probably going to say heat to dry it and blah blah blah, and that might change the molecular structure.
Yeah,
maybe insurance company will come up with anything they can to get out of pain.
Yeah, and maybe it has something to do with the inside lining and the stability of the helmet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, this is very cool. We've been talking over an hour and a half. It doesn't even seem like it.
No. This is just the pre-show.
We're still in the green room.
I haven't even hit the button yet to go live. No, just kidding. Yeah, I mean, you do incredible work, and this is just the beginning. That's right, Lewis. Let's see. Where's the? You guys don't forget.
Yes, sir.
There's his Mike's Gear Emporium. Check that out. Oh yeah, that guitar's available. I saw it.
Mike's Gear Emporium.
I saw.
Yeah.
Did you paint that, or is that a stock?
It's a simple, cheap guitar. No, I painted this.
The Austin. Oh, you painted.
You talking about the stripe?
Cool. Yeah.
Well, the stripe is a decal.
Okay.
Stripe is a decal. I painted this the fluorescent green, and I did the decal.
That's one of my favorite colors. You need to write Steve above the Austin on top.
Yeah. This is a cheap guitar. I just had a body, parts. I took a body. It's an Austin body and it's an Austin neck, and that's all I had. And I wanted to copy the greenie, Steve Vai's greenie with HSH humbuckers, pickups. So I put in just some off-brand pickups, wired it up like a Strat, and has the three knobs, 2 tones in the volume, and for off-brand humbuckers, they sound great. And they actually came from a company. I don't know if I can name the company. Yes, I can. Bargain Musician. Came from Bargain Musician in a kit. Because my kit, the Christmas gift I got, that's a total upgrade. All that is from the original kit package is the body and the neck. All the hardware, all the pickups, all the tremolo, everything is upgraded. Because that's one of my favorite players, and so I put super distortions in that with a Ingve HS1 in the middle.
And you know the story behind Greenie, Steve Vai's Greenie? You know the story behind that?
Yeah, I've heard some versions, but not totally his
Johnny?
Story.
Okay, Steve, that was actually Grover Jackson's guitar that he had built for himself, and it wasn't green.
Right.
Steve was going to Japan on tour and needed a guitar, and he wanted Grover to build him some. So Grover said, "Take this one and use it while I get yours, so you can go do the 2 weeks of the tour." When he came back, he's like, Steve was back, and I never got the guitar back, and waited and called him, and he's like, well, he had his guitar tech paint it green over in Japan, and he just decided he's just going to keep it. So Grover ended up just gifting it to him, but it was actually Grover Jackson's guitar he had built for himself.
Oh,
and it wasn't green. Steve loved it so much. He thought because he even said, I had my guy paint it green over here in Japan. That way, I thought, well, Grover wouldn't want it back. It was green. So that's how Steve Vai ended up with that guitar.
Okay.
That's cool.
Interesting. Yeah, didn't know that.
Here, I'll find some photos
So,
of this.
That is like you, Ron. That's one of my favorite colors. Is that fluorescent green?
Yeah,
I love the green.
Yep.
Yeah, there you are. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. There's an interview with Grover where he's talking about that. He's like, he's home, and I'm like, where's my guitar? Where's my guitar? And he's like, well, So when he finally brought it by, this is what it looked like. And he's like,
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's kind of like the the Frankenstein to like Steve Vai fanatics. Right there. Like, I don't know which of these are replicas and which of these are the real one. I don't know. I'm assuming that's the real one there in on that photo there, but
yeah, I wouldn't know. But it's got the Floyd Rose, and yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool though. Wow. Oh, there. That looks like a production guitar right there. Kind of similar.
Mm-hmm. What's that picture? Was not the first. What's that picture mean? Steve Vai was not the first. So that's a corner. You see,
that's called clickbait.
The top part.
What you do is you click on that video, and the video has nothing to do with that. Nah,
like, didn't we go through that with somebody we know purging stuff?
Oh yeah, purging.
Sorry, Laz. The opportunity was there. I took it.
Look at that. What's the deal with this one? Oh my goodness. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, it's called a DNA.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the
Steve
one real blood in it.
Swirl 2000.
Nah.
For $23,000, that better be real blood.
I kind of like the lynch.
That better be real.
I like the lime green tiger, the lynch back there, like my yellow one.
Mm-hmm. That one?
Right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
Never seen it in green.
There's a body, a lynch body. I think it's Sunburst. It's just a body tiger stripe on Reverb for sale. I'm thinking about buying, but I gotta stop that. I'm so bad. I'll see something for $2.
Yeah, you see at that price, you buy it. I almost jumped on the Bengal, the Kramer Bengal Tiger, and the guy had to buy it for $250, but it had the pickups and everything in. I thought, wow, I'll get that. And I got to looking at it, and I thought, because I'm kind of OCD, and I figured out why he was selling it.
Yeah.
The stripe down the middle was off.
Uh-huh.
And after I saw that, I was like, oh, that'd drive me nuts. I couldn't do that. Thank you, Laz. I was just joking.
Yeah.
What? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
There's a photo of Steve with the clean greenie there, Johnny. The clean greenie? I think I saw it. Oh, this one?
No. Well, up more. Up.
Sort of.
Up.
Yeah, it's getting stuck. There you go. Well, hey, look at that. Okay, DiMarzio. So they make the guitar straps. I mean, I'm assuming that's just printed. You know, that's not actually dipped. Can you dip a guitar strap? I guess you could, huh?
Right. I don't know. I don't know. I've never tried it. I just bought one like that for my gym. Clip lock. I bought a clip lock. That's not a clip lock, but no, I don't know about dipping a strap. I don't know. Fabric. I don't know about dipping fabric or vinyl.
Mm-hmm. Steve Vai's.
Yeah, that's the Steve Vai Frankie. That's the Frankenstein of Steve Vai.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there's Charlotte.
Oh, that's the clean one right there.
Mm-hmm.
Although it looks beat up.
Technically,
that's clean.
If you go over the other way, I think
and that's the actual Steve Vai model. That's what he played.
Yeah, that was
that what it was?
That's what it was right there.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
So if you want to get technical, if you build one, you want to build that one. Yeah. Or you want to have like several different ones. Like, Van Halen fanatics have the black and white guitar, then the red, black, and white.
Yeah.
So technically.
He said when Steve came to the shop to order him, he was playing that one that, when Wayne or Grover had it there and he was playing it. And he's like, well, I love this guitar. This is what I want. He's like, "Well, just take that one and use it for the 2 weeks," and that was the last time he saw
it. Use it for 2 weeks and never got it back.
Wait a minute. We can actually use this comment. Lewis is saying, what was Dweezil Zappa's green guitar he played on the video with Don Johnson's Heartbeat? Now check this out, you guys. This is brand new right here.
Hi, this is Dweezil Zappa, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Thank you, Dweezil. Let's see. Don Johnson, he was a great singer. Well, he still is. Heartbeat, that was a great song. I had that album. Do you guys remember that one? Dweezil played the guitar solo?
Yes, I remember that.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
I don't know if we could bring that up or find out, but I didn't remember that. It was the 80s.
Yeah, 85.
Mm-hmm.
Don Johnson, that's that.
You're talking about the Miami Vice guy, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's when he was on Miami Vice. Yeah, he put out a record. Wow.
So
there you go.
The moral of the story is don't lend Steve Vai a guitar. You'll never get it back.
Steve Vai's green, Henny Charvel.
That's not a Charvel. That's a gem. That's a FP. That's a floral pattern.
Yeah.
That is Lynn's. That's McRocklin's guitar.
That's what I was. You know that's what I was.
Yeah. You know the story behind that, right?
Yeah, I had him on the show. He told us. He told us the story. That's this guy right here.
Very good. Hey, Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny Beane's here, guys. Look at this. You guys know this legend right here, eh? Look at that. Make sure you check out his YouTube channel as well. Click the name. Go subscribe. Very, very nice guy.
Thank you, Thomas McRockland. See?
Legend.
I like to play shout-outs of myself. I know. It's getting worse and worse. It's like every other word. Wait a minute. I can play a video of somebody saying.
Now you just need to do like a Monday night show where it's just 2 hours of channel IDs, just one after another.
Yeah.
Eventually, yeah. We probably will do that. Yeah.
Any more questions from anybody about swirl, about painting?
Let's see, you guys. Yeah, what time is it? Yeah, we got a few more minutes. Let's see. Matt's Tube of You is saying Dweezil's green guitar was a Charvel. Lewis is saying, is that Johnny Beane?
Mm-hmm.
I might as well play that because that'll kill another minute. Yeah, Mike, you probably haven't seen a lot of these things. Where is that video?
No, I don't think I have.
Where is that one? I've got so many videos. I can't even find it. Oh, here it is right here. Yeah, that's an inside joke for this right here.
Thank you, first of all, very much for joining us. But now we've got Johnny. Hello, Johnny.
Hi, how are you?
Is that Johnny Beane?
Yes.
Hey, man, how are you?
Hey, good to see you, man. Been a while.
Are you still living in San Francisco?
Yep.
You guys know each other? You guys hang out?
I bet it. Yeah, it's funny.
What's your question?
That was Andy Summers.
Yeah.
From I forget the band that he was in. Yeah, the Police. That's it.
The Police.
The Police.
Mike, you got a question from Jed. Want to know how many coats of 2K?
3 to 5. Minimum 3. 5 is usually 3 to 5 coats is usually the standard. 1 coat covers the paint real good. 2nd coat, you start getting the polished look. 3rd coat, if everything clicks and all the planets line up right, then you got, 3 coats will do it. But I usually do 4 or 5, because on the 3rd coat, sometimes the clear will have little specks that you don't want. You want a smooth surface. So it usually is 3 to 5 coats. 3 to 5 cans, because that's the thing about spray mats. Your life, the shelf life, once you start using it, is only like 5 days.
Yeah.
I mean,
because there's an additive in the can you have to shake it up, and once you do.
Oh yeah, it's got a stem on the bottom. You shake it for 2 minutes minimum, then you pop that stem. You shake it for another couple of minutes minimum, and then once you start using it, it's best to go ahead and use the whole can. So you got a couple of projects, like sometimes I'll use a whole can on a body and a headstock, just 1 can, and then toss it, because once you get down to about 10% of that can, the mix at the bottom starts to get more air in it than it needs, and it'll start ruining your finish. You won't get a pure 2K finish. Or if you use half a can and let it sit for more than 5 days and try to use it again, it'll catalyze, and that'll mess up your whole finish. So it's best to use 1 can, 1 job, toss the can, and don't use it all the way till it's empty. Use it down to about 10%, then toss it. I mean, it is what it is. You get your best results by doing that. Once you start trying to, I want to use the whole can, you're gonna end up having to sand that finish off after 2 weeks of letting it cure and start all over, because you'll get little imperfections in the finish. It might start orange peeling. It might start just getting a rough finish, like too much air in that. There's too much air in the spray. So, I mean, trust me, I've had to fix a lot of finishes by trial and error.
Yeah, people who don't try it don't know how hard it really is, nor how hard or how long it does take for the clear to cure. Right,
and the longer you let it cure, the better it works.
Yeah. Yes.
Hello? Is that Johnny Beane?
Are we taking calls?
Is that Laz?
Yeah. Is he mad about something?
I don't know.
What happened? We'll take a quick call. And then we'll do the giveaway, and then we'll wrap it up. Hello, you're on the air.
What's up, Johnny Beane? I have a question.
Who is this?
It's Laz.
Music Therapy Laz?
Yeah.
Wednesdays?
No apple juice drinking while I'm driving, just so you know. But when I get home.
I'm going to tell you.
Yeah. That's right. Anyway.
Who was that?
I have a question because, it's this guy next to me in the car. I picked him up on the side of the road. Anyway.
What are you guys doing? Okay. All right.
It is San Francisco, but no. Anyway, I have a
There's nothing wrong with that, Laz. That's fine.
Of course not. Eating roadkill on the side of the road. It's fine. Anyway, but I have a technical question because, I do have ambitions to do some paint finishing on guitars, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
And what I was wondering is that I do the same kind of rattle can kind of finish as well, but I do have gear to do the other kind of finishing, with a compressor and all that. And is there an advantage one way or the other? And the other question being is, what's the perfect humidity and temperature of a room, if you are able to isolate, this in let's say I have a storage room that I could isolate the spraying in. What's the perfect kind of like temperature and humidity you want in the room?
Well,
and I'll leave that to be answered on air, and I'll hang up.
All right, goodbye.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you, Laz.
Yeah, very good question. So I have found out the best temperatures for painting are 72 degrees, 72, and for finishing, for the clear coat, around 80, 72 to 80 degrees. Now, I've never really done any humidity measurements, but I keep it as dry as possible. I mean, I've seen on Instagram the Fender custom paint shops painting their guitars with waterfall in the background, and I'm okay. I'd like to take a tour of that and see the process and try to make sense in my mind on how that works. What are all the factors involved? Because to me, I've tried to paint and refinish. I tried to finish with clear coat and cooler temperatures with a little more humidity, and it became a disaster. The finishes don't adhere to the body as well as a warmer, drier climate. Just in my experience, painting and refinishing, minimum 72 degrees, maximum 80, 80 degrees. That's a nice warm temperature for the bodies to be clear coated and dry. And, that's why wintertime, I work hard to, get my shop in that range, with heaters, with a mini split running all the time at 78 to 80 degrees, and to keep my shop in that range of 72 to 80 degrees.
I do some of the automotive clearing, and I don't like to go like above 60 humidity. 55, 50, 55. 72 is like the magic number for the paint. And I know Laz asked about the finish. I know the clear, when you spray the automotive clear, it goes on thicker and it dries a lot quicker. So, like on the Crackle, with the Crackle, because you get the big peaks and valleys in the Crackle paint. So you want you put the first coat on, and usually after the third coat, and you're spraying with a gun, and it just dry. You can actually stick it in a heater, like not an oven, and dry it overnight, and you're good to go. And
right.
If you depend on which one you use, some of them you have to lightly sand and buff out. Some of them just buff out, and a couple new ones I'm about to try that you're not supposed to be able to do anything. When they dry, they're ready. So I'm going to try those. So it all depends on what you got and what you want to try. But 72 is the magic number for the temperature.
Yeah.
But in the spray, automotive, you want 55. At least that's what I've always done here in Ohio. 55 humidity. Try to keep it right around there. Never do lacquer above 60 because it'll blister.
Right.
Even if you use like the Stumac lacquer paint cans for guitars, if it's 60 or above humidity, it'll look like it's going on nice, and as it dries, it'll start blistering. So you got to, especially with lacquer, you got to control the humidity big time.
Right.
Yeah. Cool. Well, hey,
And
great. Great answers.
Mike, what you were talking about, like even Johnny, you saw it the other day when you was watching that Crackle Jackson. There's the water in the background. There's fans blowing, and they just blow all the overspray towards the water, And the one car paint booth we have right over here, it's got a water.
Okay.
Same thing.
That's what
it just sucks all the overspray. It doesn't get on the body of the car or guitar or whatever.
Got it. Okay. So it's for the overspray.
Yeah. And any dust. Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. And the fans are blowing to it. So it's not, no humidity is getting in the room.
Gotcha. Nice.
Now, if you do the spray chrome, it's all water. Have you ever seen that? Did I send you that, Johnny, where the guy painted the Jackson body spray chrome?
I don't know.
It comes out. It's a nozzle, and it's got like 2 or 3 hoses into it, and you start spraying. And it's water. It's like water, and you start spraying it. Like turns like a deep gold.
I think I did see that.
And the more you spray, and then once you get the chrome, then you just take the plain water and hose it all off with that.
Oh, cool.
It's called
I saw that.
Invectachrome. They're on YouTube.
Yeah, that's an amazing process.
Yeah. Matter of fact, he lays the body on like a turntable on the ground or on a table, and there's water all around. It just looks like he's got a garden hose spraying it. And as he's going around, it turns chrome and more chrome.
Oh, that's cool, man.
I wish they'd have had that in the 80s, because every guitar I had and every car I had would have been all chrome.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what that does. That's more or less a filter. They started doing that years ago. Because I know when my dad had the 2 body shops, he had the old looked like the old furnace filters, and the fans sucking the air in through them. That's what we used then. You'd go in and you actually wet the floor down, just dampen the floor down to keep the dust off. Then wheel the car in, all masked off, turn the fans on, go over the tack rag, and have at it. And it was, I'd say, within probably the last 30 years, they went to the water filter system with paint booths.
Nice. Great answers. Yeah. Thank you.
Great answers.
Thank you, Laz.
Music therapy, Laz.
You're welcome, Laz.
Right on, dudes. Well, hey, I think I think we're at about a couple hours. Mike, thank you so much.
Hey,
thank you so much for hanging out.
You do great work, sir. You really do.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I've never tried. I only do the solid colors and the crackle. I've never tried to swirl. I've always been afraid to do it.
Oh, it's fun. It's fun. All right. Next time. Let's not wait 2 years, and next time I'll have some of these done for you, and we can talk about them.
Well, let's see that striped into the swirl mix one. That's the one I want to see.
Okay. All right. We'll get it done.
Yeah, that'd be great. You guys, don't forget, check out Mike's Gear Emporium on Reverb. That's his shop. Right there in the comments. Check out the guitars that he has for sale. And let's see, we're going to do a quick giveaway, you guys. I've got a music connection. We'll do a couple things tonight. What should the top number be, Ron?
$5,000.
Really?
Yeah, well, you had to give away something good.
Well, that's tomorrow night.
Okay, $5,000 tomorrow night. Go $3,000 tonight.
$3,000?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically, someone could get it first guess.
I know. All right. Well, we'll do it. We'll do I think 500. We'll do 500 tonight. Oh, I didn't tell you guys what it was. We're giving away a Music Connection magazine, Sammy Hagar interview. I got this from the NAMM show, you guys. So
cool.
There you go. You guys like Sammy Hagar? We'll do that.
Love Sammy.
Oh, Sammy's great. Sammy's great.
There you go. Roth.
There you go. Enter a number between 0 and 500 in the chat now. Enter a number between 0 and 500. See, this is how we do the giveaway. Is people type numbers in the chats. Oh, somebody just got it already.
What did I tell you?
How the heck?
Told you.
Jay Beebs. He just got it instantly. All right.
Man, he's been winning like crazy.
How did you do that? Jay Beebs, message me.
Well, we both got his address.
Jay Beebs 1, Music Connection, Sammy Hagar magazine. There we go. That was quick, man. Holy crap.
Told you.
There we go. This is yours. Message me. And then tomorrow night we're doing Bluetooth speaker.
Cool.
Saturday night.
All right.
So tune in tomorrow night for a chance to win. And yeah, I think we'll be doing something between 0 and 1 million.
That took a total of like 38 seconds.
That was quick. How fast did you do that? Okay. Good luck tomorrow, though.
Start guessing now.
So yeah, start guessing now. We'll start it now. All right. So anyway, tune in tomorrow night, Saturday night, Bluetooth speaker giveaway. Thank you, channel members. Thank you for your continued support for this channel and these shows. You guys are awesome. Thank you again. All right. And FrostSwirls, Mike, thank you again, man, for hanging out with us.
Do great work, guy.
Come back soon.
Okay. I will.
2 years. I can't believe it's been that long.
I know. Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
And I told you, I've been doing these shows almost daily now, that entire time. So it's nonstop.
You know when I was on last is when you were doing a YouTube live cast with 2 other guys. And no, wait a minute. Was it YouTube or was it Messenger? I forget. But you had to stop it. And you went to another platform. Do you remember that?
That's when we were probably doing Google Hangouts.
Google Hangout.
Using Google Hangouts, and then Google Hangouts went away, and we had to start using StreamYard.
Yeah, because I think David Nesdal was on it.
Yeah, well that goes back 3-4 years.
Yeah, well,
that goes back a long time ago. Okay. I think you were on since then.
Yeah, you're right. I was on between that. Yeah, I was on.
You were on. We had you on like 3-4 years ago, maybe even 5 years, maybe 6 years ago. It was a long time ago. And then scrolling back, I saw that you were on. It's probably a couple of years, but it was probably just you and me.
You're right. It's a couple of years ago. Yeah,
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, great to see you. Great to see you, man.
Same here. It's been a blast. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Right on.
Nice meeting you, Ron. Appreciate
nice your you too, Mike.
Your kudos and that advice on the finishing. That was great.
Oh, you're welcome. I might attempt the swirl job here.
Yeah, do it. I'm gonna see it. And the thing about swirls is if you're not happy with it, redo it. Yeah. Last input. I know it's over 2 hours, but if you swirl paint a guitar, this is what some people don't know. If you swirl paint a guitar and it's totally screwed up, you don't like it, the customer don't like it, get you a rag with some thinner and wipe it off immediately. Do it immediately. Don't let that thing dry and then try to sand it off and then do it. You'll be wasting a lot of time. So yeah.
Cool.
Well, good. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a try.
Cool beans. All right, man.
Right on.
All right, you guys.
If you ever get in a crackle, need help, let me know.
I'll definitely, Ron Gunner. Sure, I'll look you up. Appreciate it. Yeah, because I want to do a crackle. I want to do a 3-color. I want to do 3-color crackle. I want to do.
There you go.
Green, yellow, and pink.
I'll help you with the green and yellow. The pink, you're on your own.
I want to do one that's pink, pink, and pink.
Wow.
Can you swirl? One last question. Can you swirl a guitar with one color?
Yeah, you know what? I thought about that, and you can. Because you can put different amounts of paint on the water, so you can lighten it, darken it, and make it different shades of the same color, and then swirl it together and dip it, and it'll be one color, but you'll have swirl patterns of the same color. Yeah, you can do it.
Cool. See?
So is that what you're going to do, a pink one?
No.
Johnny will do a pink one.
I like pink in swirls. I don't like pink guitars. Don't shoot me. I love it. Hey, was that a 9? Was that a 9 I just heard?
I don't know what that was.
Yeah, it sounded like a 9. Cool. All right.
Rock on. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Smash that
good,
thumbs
everybody.
up.
Yes.
Thanks.
All right.
Everybody have a good evening.
Mike, thank you so much.
You're welcome. See you next time.
Next time on Johnny Beane
Sunday.
TV.
Saturday.
See you next time. Smash that subscribe and thumbs up. Yes.
Johnny Beane TV. Where are you?
This is Johnny Beane TV.
It's not Johnny Beane.
Right, Corey Feldman?
Hey, it's Corey Feldman. You're watching Johnny Beane TV, I guess. Hey, it's Corey Feldman.
Don't forget, tune in tomorrow night, Friday night, for your chance to win a Bluetooth speaker. Good night.